Welcome back to my channel. This is T. So today we're going to cover animal fur energy. And so this is the animal fur that I held in my right hand. As I was holding the animal fur in my right hand, pretty quickly I noticed that my mouth was salivating more than it usually does. And this tends to happen whenever I hold animal fur. It also happens when I hold a feather. And so the energy then traveled down towards my throat chakra location. And in that area, I could feel energy swirling around my vocal cords in a clockwise direction. I also felt like a squeezing down on my throat, and I could feel energy in the inner part of my throat. I could feel it near the vocal cords and also the top part of my trachea. As some time went on, I felt like there was a tongue depressor pressing down on my throat near my upper trachea area. And the pressure in this area as a whole, with all of these things going on, remained at a moderate level. Okay? So after some time, the energy went up to my forehead area, my crown chakra area, and my temples. I felt like I had a some type of headband on, and the pressure on my forehead felt like it was at a moderate level, but the pressure on my temples was at a minimal level. So I thought that that was interesting because I could feel like I was wearing a headband around my temples, around my forehead, my whole head. So I think it's kind of interesting how the energy was not the same despite what I felt, was on my head. And so as time went on, I could feel the cycle repeating itself, the cycle of energy being in my throat, you know, on my temples, on my forehead. And after some time, I started noticing some energy in my hand and in my arm. And so I decided to switch hands just to make sure that, I was feeling what I felt. And the energy, it did the same thing in the other hand. So I went back to holding the fur in my right hand. And so if you understand the chakras, you'll know that the hand and the arm location are tied to the heart chakra location. So um, it's kind of interesting how these different areas of my body, they connect sometimes, and then other times they don't connect to the chakra areas. And so after a while, I decided to, um, just try to relax a little bit more and take in this whole process. And so after, I would say a few minutes, I noticed some pressure on my shoulder blade of my right shoulder blade. So, you know, it wasn't a lot of pressure, but it felt like someone was pushing in on the shoulder blade from behind me. And so that went on for some time. And then I said, I'm going to go ahead and end this process of healing because I felt like the healing was doing what it needed to do. And after I put the fur down, I could still feel my throat chakra location being stimulated. This lasted for at least 5 minutes. And I thought that that was kind of neat because I didn't have the fur in my hand, but I was still receiving the healing. So I'm saying this to let you know that, it's kind of like how, like when you exercise and you burn calories, but then you still burn calories even though you're not exercising. So, yeah, it's really neat, and I'm glad that I'm able to do what I'm able to do. And I appreciate all of my subscribers. I appreciate that you watch my channel. I appreciate that you like the things that I'm doing on my channel, and I will make more videos. And so, thank you and take care.